So I'm going to do a tour of the gallery space, and I'm going to start talking about my work. This one in particular talks or reflects on power dynamics that we've created in our social system. It starts with the male patriarchy at the top with the mustache and the السلطة يعني. And then it goes down to the women of the world, which is like the most primal power struggle between man and woman. And then that goes down to you know, the masses and people that are different, minorities. So this one has 3 eyes, and you know that it keeps going further down until you reach the smallest voices in the world that usually have a very narrow view or a very narrow scope of opportunity. I use a lot of different materials. I start the base out with pencil, and then I go over it with acrylic paint, and then I usually go over that with markers and biro pens and soft pastels. And I use fixative to spray on to keep all these materials stuck together. It's the process that I usually go through with most of my work. So this is a collection that we have on sale and on display by Mohammed Abla. It's a mixture of tales and stories that he's taken out of his subconscious, and they're tales that he remembers vaguely from his childhood. They're somewhere between like a fictional like fantasy interspersed with real experiences, and they've got this like dreamlike kind of abstract, kind of childlike aesthetic to them to send that message. I also want to talk about our relationship with Mohammed Abla and our relationship with all artists that we're lucky enough that most of them were friends with Maysoon.
The first احنا لما بدأنا نتكلم عن هنعمل معرض ازاي او ايه الثيم او المفروض مريم هتعمل له كيوريشن للمعرض، فاحنا قعدنا ندور على ثيم. الوقت كان زحمه وقررنا يعني فكرنا بشكل تاني انه اوكي let's go to our friends ونشوف هم هيقولوا ايه او ايه اللي هيتعرض، وبعدين نشوف ايه اللي هيحصل. فكلمت طبعا عمر فيومي ومحمد عبده، وبعدين كده هنلاقي برضه هاني راشد ورشا، يعني كل الناس اللي هم اصحابي بدانا بيهم. هم ابتدوا يعرضوا الشغل اللي عندهم. مريم بقى بدات تتفرج على الشغل وتشوف ايه الحاجات. كان كتير يعني بيسالوني عمر عم يسالني طب ايه الكونسبت ورا الموضوع؟ قلت له احنا لسه ما عندناش كونسبت، هات اللي عندك ونشوف. عملنا اتس ذا اذر واي اراوند. فلما مريم شافت بدات تطلع هي الكونسبت بعد ما شافت الاشغال الناس.
يعني برضو we were very lucky ان احنا نعرف رندا شعث مثلا اللي هي عمتي وصاحبه ميسون قوي واللي هي عرفتنا على بعض. and we were lucky enough ان هي she took part in the exhibition برضو، وحطت صور من معرض عملته في 2010 اسمه خارج الألبوم. The pictures are also very raw and very human, and they're just these moments that يعني no one puts in an album, no one cares about, no one thinks about, but they're really يعني the pieces that put together يعني humanity يعني. ممكن بقى نخش الأوضة الثانية.
الفكرة كانت بقى زي ما قلنا انه انا كلمت الفنانين اصدقائي، طبعا انا ليا اصدقاء كتير اكتر من اللي انا كلمتهم، بس انا بدأت باللي قدامي فورا يعني. فكان عبلة، وبعدين عمر فيومي، وبعدين كلمنا برضو انا قعدت اتفرج على شغل إيفلين برضو كله كائنات وكله غرائبي. رشا سليمان انا عارفاها من الاول، وهي كان عندها تجربة بتاعت براح ادتنا خبرتها، وبعدين هاني راشد اشتغلنا معاه قبل كده، وكان يعني فبالتالي كلمت كل الناس دي. كمان الحاجه الظريفه ان هم كلهم اصدقاء وعارفين بعض كويس، فكان يعني لما بقول عبله مثلا انا هكلم فيومي شوفي الشغل كذا بتاع فيومي، رشا قالت لي ايه جبتي ايه من هاني، يعني كل الناس كان في حاله كده علاقه صداقه، وبالتالي المعرض كده طلع كله بالمحبه والصداقه.
Okay, I want to say a few things that we learned about curating a space. First of all, it's really important for all the pieces in one room, and like preferably in the whole space, to have an alignment either from the bottom or from the top. We chose to go with the bottom, so they're still pretty much at eye level. Another important thing was that because they're all figures, so the direction they're looking or the direction they're moving is really important because it leads the eyes of the viewers around the room and around the pieces. So it was important for us to think about like, okay, so this guy is looking at this guy and this guy is looking at this guy, and then he goes back, his view goes back this way. So these were all very important things to think about. Lighting was also really important to think about. It took us forever to choose our lights and to choose how to position them. This is Hani Rashid's work. They're pieces from a much larger 2014-2015 collection called Bulldozer. The bulldozer epitomizes the deconstruction and reposition affecting the people and the society. It's like cynical satire and playful reimagining, and about like how can you change thoughts without having to bulldoze them, basically. Really important for me as Mariam to include not just the big well-known Egyptian artists, but also my friends, the people that I've studied with, the people that have inspired me, the people that I was with at school, that we spent long nights in the studio together, or we've had a similar creative educational journey together. One of these people is Alia Habib, whose some of her pieces are here, still on display. She's a junior artist, and she studies some form of liberal arts in Prague. Another one of my friends, Malak Izzuddin, and all we have left is her caption. Her collection was called "And Waves Come and Waves Go." I'll post pictures of the collection. It was a triptych, and all 3 pieces were sold. And it was the first time she ever exhibits her artwork in any gallery. So it was really great that we gave her that. The space Cocoon gave her that opportunity, and all her pieces got sold.